It's the final countdown. Hey guys, you're watching the one and only. My name is AJ. Welcome back to the episode of Let's Build a City. Episode 197. That 200 is slowly creeping in. It's always nice now and again to come back and build another house. I always like building houses. Everybody likes building houses in Minecraft. And I've got this nice space here, sort of left, I don't know, maybe one, or we might be able to fit two houses in there. But these are larger ones. Down the bottom here we have the sort of smaller-ish suburban houses. On that side of the Zono Wood sign we have the modern houses, the sort of the modern style ones. And on this side we have a sort of suburban look, but they're just bigger, a little bit more expensive. And I think we've got a nice amount of space here to be able to do one in. Now, this one we're going to make out of brick. I don't have a brick house up on the mountain. That's sort of got, well, it's made out of like wood, but they're meant to look like those modern slats that they have on some houses. I think it's a really cool combination of the stone and that colour. But this one's going to be brick. We're probably going to need some quartz as well. Quartz. Ooh, do we use the pillared quartz? Or even the chiseled one? I'll grab them both because we might need them both. And we'll definitely need the slabs and the stairs because we always do. And then I want a colour or a block that's going to like accent the bricks, but just make certain parts of the house stand out over others. So maybe hardened clay could work. I don't know if I want to go with a light colour for it to contrast with, or a dark colour for it to contrast with. But maybe the hardened clay would be good if I just move that up. Do they go well next to each other? You know, they do. They really complement each other. We'll go with that then. Let's turn the shaders off. Now, the shape of the house is pretty simple, but pretty cool looking. We're going to go with a doorway. That's going to go in here. 2x3 doorways like that. Okay. And then we're going to go with... Is that going to be... It's very far back. We should be fine. I don't want to go too far back though, you see. And then we want to have a area for potentially a window. So I'm going to go with 2 blocks. And then that's going to be where the window's going to be. And then that can be like where quartz maybe is. So what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That would be an odd number. Does it matter having an odd number? I don't think it's going to matter. I'm trying to like think ahead of time. I don't think having an odd number will matter. However, I think I need to move it that way a little bit. So let's, before we go too far, let's grab our wand and just pull it over a little bit. So we'll just place it over here, just so I've got more room on that side. I don't want the houses to be too close to each other. No one ever likes that. Okay, let's drop the house back a little bit. And then we'll go into this section here, which I don't know if I want this part made out of clay or if I want the middle part made out of clay. So for the moment, we're going to make it out of all of it out of bricks. And then we'll just change up what we need to afterwards. So this is going to be a little bit of a simpler section. We're just going to have a window on the side there. But maybe this part will be the quartz one. Okay. And it's going to be the same on this side. So it starts off almost mirrored. So it's exactly symmetrical here at the moment. But then what we want to do is I want to have, if I can hopefully fit, a 1-story, maybe have windows in the roof, I don't know, but a double garage on this side. That would be really nice. And then that might all be what we need. We'll have a look. So we're going to drop that back a little bit just so the garages sit slightly further back. I think it's always a nice design when we do it that way. And I like to have 5 blocks between like garage doors. It's just a nice amount for cars to get through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's tight. That's really tight. But you know what? It could work. Do I want to have... I don't think I need quartz on it either. I think that should work. 1 block should be about right. And might even be able to. If we done it like this, and we made like the garage have like a setback on the doors, so then we get an arch in, and then around this arch we do this, and then we get the garage doors, and they should hopefully then sit behind really nicely. I always forget what way you need to do it. Is it this way? Let's just get a lever before I go too far. I always place them the wrong way, and then when I open the door, it looks really weird. Yeah, no, that's the way we want it. Good. So we want this to go around there. Fill those in. Same on this one. Thin. Gotta hit the hitbox. Yeah. Okay, so then we have the garage doors on there. And then from the front, I think that looks really cool, just having a little arch. Maybe stairs. Changing those blocks to stairs there. It gives a little bit more of a gentle curve. Yeah, I like that. We'll go with that. We'll stick with that for the moment. Now, the house itself, we're going to go up. Let's go up with the central portion first. And do we want the windows to be a 2x2? I think that suits the nicest for this scale. Okay. And then I'm going to have a little bit of a balcony area, or what they could like a balcony, like a shroud over the front door, like how a lot of Sims houses have. So I'm going to have like at least 2 blocks between here, which will make the house look a little bit weird at first. But hopefully we'll be able to sort of rectify that. See, it's going to be like that. And then the windows go up above here. Unless we do different windows on the top. And we've done something like... I don't know, we could do something like that. I'm trying to use these quartz. I never used the quartz in like a really cool way, so maybe this will help. And then that there and that there. So I've got the chisels ones in the middle just as a nice touch. And if we just get some glass for the moment. Let's get rid of the lever. 1, 2, 3, there. And then that one. And then the bricks then sort of wrap over the windows. What does that look like? Do we like this? Do we not like this? Oh yeah, I like that. That's pretty cool. It's using the quartz in a way that I don't usually use them. And then that'll go up like that. And this will go up like that. So the window at the top is different to the windows down below. I don't do that too often either, but I think it should work for what we want here. We'll get some white on there to accent the front windows. And I might do the same on the top. Like that. Yeah, you know, that's pretty cool. Now we want to do this sort of... I can't remember what they're called. Like a porch. That's the one. Like a porch design. So how are we going to do this? I'm going to want it to come out... I think that's about the right height. So we'll drag that along there. It doesn't need to be a big one. It's not going to be wide or anything like that. And then that stacks up like that. This one stacks up like that. And then we get another slab, like whatever slab we're going to use for the roof. Ooh. No. And we just put those along there like that. So it's just a small one. It's just like 3 blocks thick. But it just sort of pokes that out a little bit. You know, I could probably drop that window down by a block. Oh, I can't put... If I do that, though, I can't put the bits on there unless I done... Maybe like that. And then we go underneath it. And I hide it up by doing that. So it looks fine underneath here now. And on top, I think that looks pretty smart too. Hold on. Yeah, we're going to do that. Just drop this window down. Where's me special ones? Those ones. And then we want those ones back in there. And then change that to brick, that to brick. That, and that to brick. So let's just drop that down a little bit. I think that looks a lot better proportioned now. Once we get the roof on, that'll take sort of that harshness away as well. So we'll put these up to the top here. And put these up. Now this is going to be a little bit awkward, right? Because we want to have the windows of the sort of first floor here, this level, to be aligned with the bottom of that window. Otherwise it just looks weird. However, if we do that, what is it? We're going to want to have it like that. If we do that, right, does it look weird having that gap there? You know, it doesn't really. I don't think it looks that bad at all. It looks a little bit weird how it's off-center, like the windows are pushed further this way, but that's because the quartz isn't here. If we put the quartz here, we've now got 2 blocks on the left side of the window, and technically 2 blocks on the right. Yeah, you know, the quartz did help. It looks a little bit off-center, so what if we made it bigger? What if we done the windows like that? Yeah, okay, we'll go with that. So they're nice sort of bigger windows on that section. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Let's do that over here as well. This is probably going to be a 2-part house, I would expect. I can't see it being much more than a 2-part house. Once we start getting all of this, the actual blueprint stuff in, it's really going to fly by. Okay, so there's that one. So there's the sort of front design. And then, do I want, you know how we've got like, ooh, sideways ones. You know how we've got like a garage on this side of the house? Do we want to put anything on this side? I am gonna have to carve away a little bit of the mountain there, aren't I? Something like that, and something like. I'm gonna have to go right back here or something, aren't I? Set air. Oh, I can't spell. Whoops. Undo. Pos 2. Set air. It took away a little bit of the glass. That garage bit. I need to just push that in a little bit. It was only by 1 block. I was out by 1. Okay. So I've just got that. And then I can quickly brush smooth 1 slash. I'm just going to bust up some trees for a minute, but as long as we get like the mountain back again, I'll be happy. Yeah, cool. I can fix all the terrain and stuff later. It's just making sure that we've actually still got a little bit of an angle. You know what? I'll do that now. I'll be back. There we go. Now I'm not upset that it doesn't look right. Beautiful. Alright, it gives us the room now to go back here. So do we want anything on this side? Let's think about it while we do. While we work around the garage to the back here. So we want the garage to have enough room for a car, which should be enough there to be able to fit in nicely without going too far back and looking really weird. We'll just square it off like that. We can always put a door in later on. Now, do we want the garage to come out further than the house, or do we want the house to come out further than the garage on the back here? I think it would be cool to drop it in a little bit, and then where the house gets wider, we then come out as well. So we come out to there, and then it's a little bit then wider than the house. We get the best of both worlds. It's sort of, the garage is longer than the house and shorter than the house at the same time. We'll come along the back here. It's always nice to have houses that are sort of symmetrical front and back sometimes. Okay, so this is how we could finish it blueprint wise and just have the house at that shape, or we could do like another extension on the side here to sort of match that but not be a garage. No, I'm gonna leave it. I'm not gonna bother. Right, so let's get some walls up here. We're gonna go with replace air with brick. Put the quartz down. It's just easier to put the quartz down by hand most of the time because they're blocks that can change like direction and stuff. Let's get you to the front. Don't forget that we want to change some of this, if need be, up to a clay. So like some parts stand out. If we don't need to, then we won't, but I think we'll need to. I think it'll look really cool if we do. That one. To that one. That one. To that one. And that one to that one. Boom. 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 So the garage is low, obviously. It's not going to be 2 stories. We might put some windows in the roof if we want to, but we shouldn't really need to. Now 1 to there. Okay. Cool. Brick. I saw me delete that. Okay, so we're all good where we've got the quartz in the right places. Really cool shape. I love like plush shaped buildings. They always do look nice. We'll put a window on this side just off center. We'll do one of these 3x2 ones. And I'll put one up here as well, but not on the left side. On the back side, we'll leave that blank. I could put some thin ones up like that. That could be cool. And then on the back side here, I don't have too much room, but I'll put a door in here and a window in like that. And then the same here. Like that. I don't know, I might change that. Oops. Ooh. Ooh. That could be cool. Not on all the windows, but just maybe the ones on the back there. I think we need to do them on the side. You know what? I've decided I don't like the windows up here. Sometimes like little thin windows look cool, but this time I don't think so. But I will put a little window on the back here. We'll do like one of those ones and one of those ones. I don't want none above the garage here because the roof is probably going to hide that up anyway. So it'd be silly to put those in. Now, let's put the glass in while we're here. Replace air with 160. This one to that one. That one to that one. None there. That one to that one. I've got to do it in two, otherwise I'll get the door. And that one. Whoop, freeze. To that one. Now, stick the quartz in so we get that matching all the way around the house as well. Otherwise it'll look really weird. We're going with slabs though and not stairs. We've only put stairs on the windows at the sort of top level on the front. Just so it becomes more of a feature. And then one more over here. So what do we think? Let's back off. It's always weird to try and judge a house without a roof. But I think that will work. I'm pretty happy at the moment. I think the grey is going to match in really nicely. But what about this clay? I would like that part of the building and that part of the building to be clay as opposed to brick. So let's do that. Let's do replace brick with 172, but leave the garage being brick. So it goes sort of that to that to that. Some people won't like this. I might not like it. But it's definitely something that you want to do as often as possible so you don't have like one building all the same colour. I really like that already. And I think once the roof goes on, it'll really, really enhance the whole look of it as well. Let's go round with some quartz stairs. Now, I don't want the quartz stairs. I don't think I want them to be up here. I think I want them to be on this level, but around the house. So we'll probably have to take away a layer of this, because the stairs are going to go on there for the next layer up. So let's just go around here. We've done well today. I think we're coming up to the end of the episode, but I think we've done well. So let's just plan out the sort of roof shape here. I want it to be a peak on this side, so it goes up like a triangle. Like this. Tricky to do quickly. And the same over here. This will obviously go back, go one block wider, and then go up as well. I wish there was a quick way that you could do that. This. If you're just off, the stair doesn't place or it places at the wrong angle. Now I don't know if it's an even number or an odd number that we've got. It's an odd numbered depth. That's a good thing. I like odd numbered depth roofs. So we get a nice slab on top. Okay. And then it's going to come out and around the building like this. And it's going to come in a little bit by like, I don't know, 3 blocks or so. And then we're going to do that. And go up again to another triangle. And this will be the same as well on the front of the house. So is it 2 blocks, did we say? Yeah, 2 blocks seems... It looks about right. And then we have this going up here like this. Make sure we don't go too far. Try and go up together. Okay, so this one's got an even number, which is what we sort of planned for, I think, at the beginning, wasn't it? Like that. Come out here. Still a lot of work left to do on the house. It looks like we're coming towards the completion of it. I suppose we are. But to get the house really looking smart, I think we've got a lot of work to do. So that'll be what we'll be doing next episode. Episode 198. I've got something pretty cool planned for episode 200 actually while I'm doing this. I'm not going to tell you too much about what the plan is, but we haven't done it yet in the series. I could say that, or on any special episode, I should say. You know, I like to do something special on, like, episode 100, episode 150, and stuff like that. Every 25 episodes we do a world tour. Hopefully I'll get a world tour in on 200, depending on how long it takes me to do the special thing that I have planned. The special thing will actually only probably be about a minute long or 2 minutes long, but it'll be a lot of work. So it might take up a lot of time. I don't know. I'll have to see. I haven't thought about it too much. I'll put a lot of thought into it. I just don't know how I'm going to execute it yet. But yeah, look forward to that. So when you see episode 200 crop up on your watch page, you'll probably want to go and check that out if you're a fan. Alright, I'm happy with that. That's how the roof's going to go. And then the garage one. Do I want the garage one to be down here? And do I want it to be stairs or do I want it to be slabs? Let's go with stairs for the moment. I think maybe if we... do I like it there or will I want it up one? Do I want to see the top layer of bricks or not? That's the question. No, I don't. I don't like that. I want it to be down here. Alright guys, I think that is where we're gonna leave it this episode. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you enjoyed it, then feel free to subscribe. We shall see you in the next episode. This is gonna be a peak here like this, obviously. And then, you know, go across this side as well. But yeah, if you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you enjoyed it, then feel free to subscribe. We shall see you in the next episode.